Hey y'all, welcome in, welcome in. My name is Hannah, for those of you that do not know. It's actually my second ever YouTube video, so definitely bear with me. It feels a little bit awkward speaking to a camera rather than a live audience because I am used to going live on TikTok. Over there, I definitely get the immediate feedback, and I love that a lot. And here I kind of have to wait to see if people even like what I got to say. Regardless, I think a lot of you are here because of the title of this video. But first, I do want to tell you about my channel a little bit. Don't worry, I'll be quick. Every week I'm going to be uploading an episode of my podcast called Sinister Sunday. There's not an episode out yet, but it will literally be me just reading you spooky stories. So anything paranormal, true crime, let's not meet stories, you get it. Anything creepy, crawly, ugh. And of course, I think throughout the week I'll probably be uploading videos similar to this. So if that's something that you're going to be interested in, please be sure to subscribe. Of course, if you end up liking this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it. So for those of you that don't know, I am a psychic. The message that you'll be receiving today is kind of the overall vibe that I've been feeling with people kind of scrolling through social media or when I'm out and about running errands or whatever. I read people's energy all the time without meaning to, and lately things have been really feeling a little somber, if you will, or maybe a little gray. Things just feel a little off. And of course, for my spiritual girlies, we did just go through an eclipse. So I think a lot of you are probably going through a huge transition right now, and that could be something as simple as a breakup, losing a friendship, a change in career, something that's kind of really shaken you up a little bit. And it may be something that I didn't even list just now, but whatever it is, it's definitely something that feels awful, and you might not be sure which way is up. I feel like a lot of you might just be going through the motions right now. And of course, there is a lot going on in the world right now, so we all feel a little bit lost, possibly. Now, when we are going through little phases like this, we have to remember that we are souls, spirits, if you will, and we're going through a human experience. And we gotta ask ourselves, okay, well, why are we experiencing this crappy situation? Why are things so freaking hard? What's the lesson here? Well, you're literally learning about yourself. Literally, whatever you just went through, what did you not like about that experience? What do you wish you did differently? Even if those aren't questions that you can answer right now, sometimes the only reason we go through shit is so that we can understand what happiness means. We wouldn't really be able to understand what goodness is if we didn't experience crappiness, I guess. AKA, what goes up must come down. As above, so below type shit. There has to be balance, right? Now, I actually describe these moments as tower moments, and I don't know why I'm laughing because they are kind of awful. So, I love tarot, and this is where I'm getting the tower moment reference. Basically, a tower moment can be summed down to being very chaotic. There's a huge transition happening. Things might feel like they're falling apart. Everything's out of your control. Nothing's what it seems. But guess what? The foundation to that tower probably sucked anyway. So now we get to really build a strong new foundation that we can grow from, right? Grounding yourself is super, super important for you right now. For a lot of you, I think that you feel really disconnected. Like I said earlier, a lot of you are probably going through the motions. You're just going to work, going to school, maybe even forgetting to eat or drink your freaking water. Which, if you haven't drank water in a while, you should probably go do that now. After this video, if you can, I really highly recommend grounding yourself. It might feel a little silly, but turn off your devices for a little bit. Or maybe you don't want to turn them off and you just need to set them aside for a minute. Sit with yourself, whether that be indoors or outdoors. Highly recommend being outside. And just breathe. Listen to yourself, your thoughts, whatever comes to mind. And I want you to ask yourself a couple questions. What do you want for yourself? Not what other people. What do you want for yourself? And don't just say happiness. How do you get to that happiness? What will make you feel fulfilled? What are you picturing in your head? And if you're unsure, it's really time to explore your potential. It's time to find new opportunities, start trying new things, spice things up a little. And a lot of you are like, okay, well, not all of us are privileged. Okay, I get that. What I'm trying to tell you is that I think you've put up a wall for yourself. And that's to protect your energy. That's to protect your well-being, your mental health. But when protecting yourself all of the time and going through life with that shield up, you are denying yourself good possibilities and good opportunities as well. It's really time to open up and allow good things to happen to you. It is. You deserve good things. I promise you, you do. I also want to remind you that you're important. You're worthy. Give yourself grace. You've got to start being proud of yourself for how far you've come, because you've really come very, very far. Maybe you've not been through a lot, or maybe you have. And regardless of what happens to you, it doesn't define you. I know it sounds cheesy, but it really doesn't. The simple fact that you are here right now trying and you are listening to the message that I'm giving you means that you can keep going. I think you're getting through the worst parts of whatever is going on right now, and the healing process is coming very, very soon. So, to wrap things up, take care of yourself. It's time to learn what loving yourself and putting yourself first means. Quit giving your energy away to people who don't give a heck. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to cuss here. I'm sorry. You owe it to yourself to leave this chapter behind, and I promise you, you are going to look back at these pages of your story and think, damn, I'm here, and guess what? We're freaking happy. I think a lot of us look for signs in general when we aren't sure what to do next, or when we need to hear something in order for us to move forward. We need something to motivate us, pretty much, and I really hope that today's video helped you out a lot. No more going through the motions, babe, okay? It's time to get up off your butt. Now, I love you, and I hope to see you guys very, very soon. And until next time,